Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have even more kind of disappointing bot talk going on. It's kind of been the flavor of the week, but I've kind of just been noticing it a lot on all these big retailers, and it kind of has been ruining our drops for a very, very long time. So at this point, I'm just kind of complaining about it because it does kind of seem like at this point, almost every single major restock location, all the big boy retailers, the Best Buys, Amazon, Walmart, even Microsoft Direct itself, which we're going to talk about throughout this video, have still just been getting ransacked. And I do kind of feel like, and I mentioned this before, it does kind of seem like it's kind of more so prevalent towards the fact that it is almost the holidays. People are trying to go buy all the stock they can. But at this point, like, it's just ridiculous. I'm just seeing this stuff and seeing how everything is. It's just really sad. Like, it generally is really sad. So we'll talk about a few different things. We're going to talk about the Microsoft drop that happened and talk about just basically how just everything's just disappointing, in all honesty, as well. So if any of you guys are brand new, if you guys want to try your best to go get a console retail, I will try my best for you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. The boss are $100. You guys go get free stack, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and let's go talk about it. So I don't know what it is about this week, and I mentioned this on the previous video because we've kind of been on like a little bit of an anti-bot kick right now. And I would hope that you guys agree. If you guys, this is like something you guys are kind of like in the same boat as me, please like the video, or at least like leave a comment down below so I don't feel like I'm talking like I'm in like in a crazy place or something. I don't know. But we keep on seeing mass, and I mean mass buyouts of all these really big restocks. And it really is starting to get to the point where it's like, it almost seems like for some of these restocking locations to the point where it's almost impossible. Now, granted, there are a few decent restocks out there that actually do sometimes get their stock on in. But as well, I think it kind of usually kind of seems like it's like, hey, let's say Walmart has like 100,000 consoles. Well, let's go and have 70,000 people get picked up by bots and 30,000, which is like a normal drop. These are kind of just random numbers off the top of my head, but it does kind of seem like it is kind of like a split ratio. Mainly because, of course, as well, like some of these drops cost literally millions of dollars to buy out. So at least for the bigger restocks, it does make sense. But we keep on seeing a lot of these mid-tier restocks, and just overall sometimes like the restocks that aren't as big keep on getting just fully decimated. So kind of a big thing over here too as well. This is over from Johnny, Johnny Ball, who's over part of like my boy Supply Ninja's community over here, who saw this stuff. Tweeted this out. They made this public in regards to what a scalping group / botting group did for last night's Microsoft restock. If you guys don't know, we usually kind of see a lot of consistent Thursday night restocks with the Microsoft Direct, where they sell like Xbox Series X Halo Infinite editions, Xbox Series X's by themselves, and so overall some various stuff. So this is one of the things going on over here that we saw, which is just hurts. This just hurts to go and see. I'm going to get a little bit more of a zoom in just so you guys can maybe see a little bit better on this. As you guys can see on the left side is basically just the Discord group. And we've usually kind of seen a lot of these types of things kind of happen where they'll have basically like automated bots. And I've seen this on many different various screenshots, and people send this stuff to me throughout the years and stuff, like throughout this past year of us tracking these restocks. And basically everything on the left side over there, you guys can see just the consistent checkouts, the like non-stop, just consistent. And you guys can even go look at the times. It's a little bit hard to go look at and stare, just as like I'm zoomed in a little bit, so it's a little bit blurry. But literally these things are literally 1 second next to each other. So this one literally right here is literally 1 second. This is 14, this is 15, literally all being checked out massively all at the same exact time. A good example over here too, if you guys see these two, I know it's a bit on the blurry side depending on your video, but it literally is the same exact second. We're seeing multiple different checkouts from the same type of botting / botting groups over here that are getting all of their consoles. And this is all this is like right here. You guys see these like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6, and there's even more too. You can see like there's 20 plus new messages since 5/18 when the drop happened. Like it's just like boom. And you could just tell, like literally within like a 1 minute period, there is probably thousands of consoles just being bought out. And this is from the Microsoft Direct, which you would hope and assume would be a little bit better and have big stock and also be very accessible for people, because it's literally Microsoft US itself. It's the Microsoft store selling these. But as you guys can tell, it's just nonstop. You see all these pending orders, just pending, all from Microsoft over here in this line. And it just shows that the entire stock was just instantly gone. And it stinks because the Microsoft store stock, for at least for the Xboxes, is usually gone and it doesn't waves. So like they'll be like instantly out of stock, and then like 10 minutes later, more restock, but instantly out of stock, and then more restock, instantly out of stock. And we know it because we see the bot API pings out that basically goes and send out like the actual live alerts that the website is live and the add to cart is successful and all of this, which is also why these drops are sometimes almost nay impossible to go get, because no one knows the exact second they go live, like the exact minute. It's not like a 6 p.m. drop, it's just kind of whenever. And then of course, who's going to be checking the website randomly? And I said this a lot for the Target drop too, because the Target drop was also heavily botted. Who is going to be randomly just checking the website at random 5:18 where the drop randomly goes and happens? Pretty much no one, because people have lives. You know, people have to like, you know, eat dinner, get home from work, they have to drive, they have to do homework, they have to like, they're watching a YouTube video because no one wants to be sitting there refreshing for a drop that might happen throughout a 4-hour period. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, besides all of us up on Twitter, like all the restock companies. But that's a little bit more different because, you know, we're trying to help out people and stuff like that. So this is really painful because once again, we see another drop being botted. And we've made a few videos on it right this week. Amazon, heavily botted, heavily botted. We showed this stuff too as well with a brand new botting software too that actually is coming out. And they also said that they bought over 10,000 Amazon PlayStation 5 consoles on the last restock. And these are all scalpers. These are all basically just PlayStation 5 scalpers just literally buying out entire stores, and it's ridiculous. And as well, even saw that too, look in the same exact place we mentioned, literally for this, over just throughout the entire day, over 700 big next gen, you know, big important GPUs all getting picked out just in this past few hours. Same thing too as well with everything else mixed on in. And this is just a pandemic. Like at this point, almost every big retailer is being plagued by it. Though of course, I do always want to keep on giving credit, because we are seeing other various retailers slowly starting to whizzle stuff out. Like I do want to say that Walmart restock that happened today went really good. Well, more so yesterday, but like it was really good. The Walmart restock went perfectly. There are still like a few bots for sure. We actually definitely saw a few people botting it, but the amount of bots compared to our normal Walmart restock, where some restock trackers don't even want to tweet it out because it's just so plagued with just instantly being out of stock, and then 10 minutes later instantly out of stock, 10 minutes later instantly out of stock. The fact that we saw so many normal folks, and I made a video and talked about it, got so many consoles is insane. Like that's really good. But when you're seeing stuff like Amazon almost basically getting instantly bought out, or Target, if you guys saw the video, we talked about that. Literally, some people are getting all like 7 consoles, the entire store stock being bought out. And now even for this, for the Microsoft drop that happened last night, it just goes to show that these scalpers and botters are just destroying all these restocks. We also even had confirmation too as well that GameStop, which is also tied behind the GameStop Pro Rewards bundle, and as well is also tied behind like a higher price point too, which by the way, we should probably go check your stores in case you guys are, because don't forget they're doing a walk-in event for the PS5s. Like the fact that those are all still going and still even being botted, and there's multiple restrictions against it, like more so you have to pay extra money for it, and it's also more expensive. Those are still being botted. Although I think primarily that was more so on the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition, because it was a singular console, which is also easier to go and scalp, as well as also don't have to go and deal with the bundle selling, and of course also has a very high resale value because it is a limited edition console. But we've also seen this, so Target got destroyed this week. Amazon got destroyed this week on their last drop. Now Microsoft themselves literally destroyed. And it almost kind of seems like the only big saving grace we have is the fact that these big retailers are finally switching to walk-ins. So at least thankfully, I will say this again, we had GameStop walk-in going on today, and will probably be still going on throughout these next few days. We're also seeing some of the big retailers. We saw the Best Buy walk-in went really good. So I think hopefully a lot more, as also even Target with the Xbox Series X walk-ins. Hopefully they will go and just be like, whatever. We're just putting in the stores. We're good to go. Moving on. You get your stock, and we'll keep on just moving all of our stuff in store. And I really do think that will fix so many of these online issues. Or as well, try to have some sort of actually proper anti-bot measure, because a lot of these botting systems just go straight to the other cart, and they don't even have to worry about CAPTCHAs. They don't even have to worry about the website loading. They don't have to worry about weird security issues or whatever all that is, like confirmations, email confirmations, whatever, because they're just bots. Like they somehow find their way around it. And that's why I made a video earlier on this week, kind of a little bit somewhat scared about the fact that we're seeing upgraded bot keys for all these things, especially with the holidays. But I do want to go kind of give like this end of the video where it's hopefully not too much despair. On the bright side, I do think after the holidays are done, scalping prices should be going down, which would mean that a lot more, hopefully, people, like less botters, less scalpers, are going to be trying to get their consoles, because it's going to be harder to move units, and it's going to take longer to move units, And overall, it should be a little bit better for the overall market for the, consoles, GPUs, etc. But I think this next 2 months will definitely be a little bit on the harder side, especially as we get closer towards the holidays. So give me your thoughts on this down below. It's very disappointing to me to kind of see this because this is just kind of destroying a lot of online drops. But I do have to say the kind of glimmer of hope is that we have all these walk-ins going on, even GameStop themselves kind of clutching out. But give me your thoughts and comments down below. Like the video if you guys want to as well. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack, free money. Go on base, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys up in the next one. Y'all are beautiful, and let's hope we get some good restocks. Love you guys.